That's a donkey. Just got done picking potatoes. Everybody's down there. Great, we're picking it up. We're not doing the rest. This is what we got done. Yes. Yes, it's time and there's more. He has watermelons up there. But we're calling it a day. I got up at 4:30 in the morning, came out. This is where I'm at. So, yeah, hard work. It's quite a bit. It's not even half of it, is it? Still more out there. Oh, I know it. That's a donkey. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is beautiful. All this corn. Hey, this is what I got for, I got paid. And then I got a whole bunch of potatoes that I washed already. I got some squash, summer squash, and a whole bunch of corn. Not much. I'm going to husk them today and just blanch them and put some corn on the cob in. We'll have them. And then we'll have some on the side, and the next day, not today because I'm doing too much today. I'm making homemade rolls and getting things done. And but yeah, look at this. This is a great helping out, you know, neighbor. It was hard work, but picked some potatoes, a whole bunch of them. I have, as you see in the beginning of the video, and now the next, I should have processed it the day of, but this is the next day. It was just too much. So I cleaned these at least and let them dry. They're going to stay here to, you know, mature, I guess, dry. They're already actually dry. I don't have to worry about it. And then the chickens love some corn and they love squash. I've been giving it to them then. But yeah, this is a great, I got paid and then I got some food. What an awesome people. They're great people. This is his last year. He's not growing anything. He doesn't, Rachel's brother doesn't even like potatoes or corn or anything, but he grows it for the neighbors. They're going to really miss him. So getting them prepared. I washed them. We'll be throwing them in there. Now you got different ways. They said that you can cut it up, cube it, like take the seeds out and cut them up and cube it. And you should blanch them for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Then put it on a cookie sheet, freeze it so they don't stick together when you throw them in the freezer bag. And you're done. I don't have that many. I have a double one like right here. I had one that's really soft that has to be eaten, so that'll go right to the chickens. That's what's great about this. They love it. And they said you can have it in your freezer for up to 6 months. I mean, that ain't bad. You know, you can... so the bottom part, I'm taking the seeds out, but I'm leaving here for the chickens because the seeds are dewormers. It says deworms your chickens. And I'll have that on the side to gradually just throw them some, a little at a time. But when they're like this, I take all these seeds out. Now, the neck, I'll cut it. And that could be going for the chickens, like the ones like, I shouldn't have done this one that long, but like these, they'll go for the chickens or me, you know, if I get it there, you know, if I get the chance to eat, you know, the squash. But yeah, because squash is really good in spaghettis and everything, so I like to have the fun vegetables. Husking, the husking there, throw the corn in here. The water is getting high, some is boiling, and then go to the next process. I didn't get much, but it's just enough for me because Den doesn't eat this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not canning. This time I'm just going to blanch them for 4 minutes, which is done now. And then I'm going to throw them in the freezer bags. Let them cool off and throw them in the freezer bags. So, alright. Now that I blanched them, I put them in cold water to cool them off. And now I'm going to just put them in freezer bags. Now I don't have one of those sealers. So what I do is, at the end, I just puncture that in and get all the air out of it. But I'll put a couple heads, you know, corn. And if I want, I can still can it later on in the future. It's just, I'm going to just throw them. It's a lot easier right now because I have a lot going on. I made some homemade rolls. We're going to have cheesesteak and fries tonight. But yeah, that's the process of freezing or canning. You should blanch your you should be blanching your corn before you do it, to put them in the freezer. And they said also when you take it off the corn and the cob, get all what you can, the juices and everything, and then you start jarring it up. So that's a long process. So this year I'm just going to do cobs, and when I cook it, I can actually just shave it off if I want to and make my cream corn. That's how I'm doing it this year. So, all right, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm glad I didn't take as much. Like I said, I mean, it's great for you. I'm growing a little bit back there. But I love cream corn. So I make my own cream corn. Anytime I get food, man, I'm right there. Like if I can get produce and all that, how expensive everything is. Did you see how much an ear of corn is? Wow. My neighbor said that one of the stores that she went to, they wanted $4.99 for 4 years. I seen it for $1.99 for 4 years. And that was even on a holiday weekend, you know, and everything's ridiculous. Even had lettuce. I still have to get my lettuce out. The deer ate all of them. And ate the seeds. I only have one in the back that's doing seeds, but I have tons of seeds. I just have to get out there. I have to clean up in the back. I only clean on the side. Trim my tomatoes. You know, got them because when you trim your tomatoes, like all the leaves off that's not doing anything, it starts producing better. There you have it. I only got 5 out of it. Like I said, we had tons more of these. We went in there, Rachel and her brother and me. We just pulled, I did a bucket worth, and that's it. But this is enough for me. Like I said, Den doesn't need it. And it's great for the chickens. But yeah, this is, I'm going to put them in the freezer. And I'm going to start the, you know, summer squash. Now, if anybody knows what zucchini squash, you know, how they do it, how do you preserve it, let me know.
Like the donkey.